Delegates, can we please have a delegate from LGS 1A1? Delegates, please settle down. The chief guest has arrived and we are going to begin shortly. Rise to welcome our second chief guest for today, Mr. Ahmed Mukhtar. Delegates, please keep quiet. Thank you. We have with us today Mr. Syed Babar Ali, who is Pakistan's leading businessman, entrepreneur and educationist. He is the founder of Packages as well as the founder of the Lahore University of Management Sciences. Mr. Babar Ali has also served HSM as a true loyal HSonian, even long after he had graduated from the college. Thank you, sir, for taking out time for us. We are truly honored by your presence. We also have with us Mr. Ahmed Mukhtar, who is a graduate from the University of Manchester with various distinctions. He is one of the biggest names in the architectural industry of Pakistan. In addition, he is also the winner of the Mehdi Hassan Award for the Best Graduating Architect of the Year. Thank you, sir, for taking out time for us. We shall begin today's ceremony with the recitation of the Holy Quran, for which I invite Hamd Azan to come forward and recite a few verses.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الرحمن علم القرآن خلق الإنسان علمه البيان الشمس والقمر بحسبان والنجم والشجر يسجدان والسماء رفعها ووضع الميزان ألا تطغوا في الميزان وأقيموا الوزن بالقسط ولا تخسروا الميزان والأرض وضعها للأنام فيها فاكهة والنخل ذات الأكمام والحب ذو العصف والريحان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان صدق الله العظيم. Translation. The most affectionate taught the Quran to his beloved. He taught him speech regarding whatever he had already happened and whatever will happen. The sun and the moon are according to our reckoning, and the green plants and tree prostrate. In the sky, Allah has elevated it and set the balance, that you may not transgress in the balance. And keep up the weight with justice, and shorten not the way. And the earth He has laid for the creatures. There are fruit and palm trees with sheaves, and grain with husk and grain branch flowers. Which then of the favors of your Lord will, O jinn and men, you twain will deny? وَمَا عَلَيْنَا إِلَّا الْبَلَاغُ.
Jazakallah Ham. Before moving on, let us pay tribute to our country and to our people, to 70 years of independence and freedom. Let us pay tribute to Pakistan and all that we stand for. You are all requested to rise for the national anthem. stand here today, say a few welcomes, and be on my way. But today it is important to acknowledge how the tireless efforts of this group of young gentlemen have dissolved into one lasting image. What was once an idea, a scattered diversity of aims, motives, and hard work, has all coagulated on the canvas of excellence and has crystallized itself into a prestige, a pride. And so I cannot walk away today without mentioning how this event, once an idea, has been brought to life. Weeks and weeks of sleepless nights, rushing from one venue to the other, calling school after school. Someone, somewhere over the past few months has been constantly working towards making this day possible. And so thank you, gentlemen, for without you, none of us would be here today. Ladies and gentlemen, 75 years ago, the Ranbir Shamsher Jung Art Room was inaugurated at Eastern College, a place that has outlived Pakistan. And yet every brush that was ever flicked within its walls, every canvas painted upon, every handful of clay molded into a piece of art, every idea brought to life in color and ink, every sketch, every shade, all of it has come down to today, to this place, to this one moment in time. They say the graveyard is the wealthiest place on the planet. For it is in the graveyard that you will find dreams that never became reality, hopes and aspirations that were never fulfilled, ideas and innovations that we were never exposed to. And so, ladies and gentlemen, today we celebrate you, your ideas, your hopes and your dreams, so that somehow, some way, your dreams live to see the light of day. Somehow, some way, you find expression for your thoughts. And somehow, some way, your feelings descend upon the canvas for the world to see. That is our only ambition, our only aim, and our only motive. Not everything in life has to be a competition. See this as an opportunity. So when you walk out of this hall today, for the next 3 days, remember to paint your heart out. Immortalize moments through the lens of your camera. Sing with belief and love, not fear. And I promise you that the moment you step out of these gates, you will have discovered something new about yourself. And you will be content and satisfied with life. And that is what it's all about. This set arena, these cheerful chatters, this liveliness is the success we have all waited for. So ladies and gentlemen, let us celebrate creativity and the power of an idea. Let us celebrate our differences and our gifts. Let us dare to dream and hope, invent and innovate, aspire and inspire. Let us celebrate art. In that spirit, I welcome you all to the 7th edition of the Aitken College Arts and Performing Arts Fest. Before moving on, we would like to announce that the Aitken College Art Society has teamed up with the Caravan Crafts Foundation and the Kashyap Foundation. The Art Fest team has invited these women artisans to display their work at Art Fest. They will be exhibiting their handcrafted products during the event, and the revenue generated will then go to these women. The Art Society at Aitken College believes that there is a social responsibility in giving back to the community in a positive way. Aitken aims to support these women who have been an inspiration for us and the society. Moving on. It is important to recognize and acknowledge the contribution of a select few who make Art Fest possible. The Arts and Performing Arts Festival is nothing without the people who work day and night behind the scenes in the weeks and months running up to the event. A certain group of these tireless individuals are your category heads, who have not just organized and planned their respective categories prior to the event, but will also be serving you in the coming days. Kindly join me in gratefully appreciating the efforts and contributions these individuals have made towards making this event a reality. As I call out your names, you are all requested to come forward so you can be recognized. Head of Thematic Art, we have Zishan Ahmed. Head of Still Life, Fazal Ilahi. Head of Designing, Ibrahim Zulfikar. Head of Fashion Illustration, Ahmad Khan. Head of Graffiti, Nadeed Kashif and Hamza Zali. Head of 3D Art, Umar Salim and Rizwan Ahmed Bhatt. Head of Photography, Ayan Ali Bhatt and Muhammad Khan Kichi. Head of Filmmaking, Aga Adam. Head of Expose, Abdullah Imran. Head of Digital Arts, Umar Manu and Daniel. Head of Vocals, we have Mustafa Tayoum and Haider Umar. Head of Instrumentals, we have Fahad Ahmed. Head of Battle of the Bands, we have Iqbal Ahmed. Head of Dramatics, Hamza Khan. Head of Dance, Mustafa Jinjua. Head of Prose, Hashim Nadeem Iqbal. And Head of Poetry, Sadiq Kareem Sufi. Last but not the least, please recognize our heads of publications, Nadir Ahmed and Umar Sajid. Thank you, gentlemen. Yet, ladies and gentlemen, all the efforts of these people would have been in vain had it not been for the people who led them from the front line. These four people in question are the people who in the past months have served as role models, leaders, and exemplary gentlemen. They have paved the way for others to follow, and without them constantly lighting the path for the rest, ArtFest would never have been a possibility. They have continued to persevere, and in front of your very eyes today, have commanded success. May I request the Artisan Council for ArtFest 2017 to please step forward and be recognized. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Raja Wase. Faisal Javed. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, there has been a bit of a complication. The Artisan Council has gone missing. Come on, directors, I need your help. Sadiq, could you please take over for a minute?
Ladies and gentlemen, you are all requested to remain calm. We will hopefully have this sorted out as soon as possible. Please be patient.
From the thrift shop, ice in the fringe is so frosty with people like what's it called? Rolling in heavily, headed to the mezzanine, dressed in all pinks and my gator shoes. Those are like drinks that I like to make a girl stay next to me. Probably should have watched this. Smells like hard candy sheets. But it was 99. About to go and get some compliments, passing up on those moments, and someone else has been walking up on me and punching out and make earnest of taking losses and saving my money. I'm hella happy that's the market. I'ma take your grandma style. I'ma take your grandma style. No, for real. Ask your grandma, can I have this hand me now? Your little jumpsuit and some house slippers. Ricky Brown in the jacket that I found. Digging. They had a broken keyboard. I bought a broken keyboard. I bought a ski blanket. Then I bought a keyboard. Hello, my niece, man, my brother. John Wayne ain't got nothing on my friend's day. I can take some 4 weeks, make them cool photos. Stick your hand to me like, he got the Velcro. Some tags, only got $20 in my pocket. I'm looking for a job. This is awesome. I'm going awesome tags. $20 in my pocket. I'm looking for a job. This is awesome. What she know about rocking the wolf on your nine? What she knowin' about wearing the fur box? And I'm digging, I'm searching right through that luggage. One man's trash, that's another man's come up like your granddad. Wasn't in that plaid button up shirt, cause right now I'm up in her skirt. I'm in the Google, you can find me in the I'm not stuck, I'm searching in the section. I hit the party and they stopped in it. They like, yo, that's $50 for a t-shirt. Limited edition, let's do some simple edition. $50 for a t-shirt, that's just a nigga with all that getting spindled and picked. All that getting tricked by a bitch on this session. Hella dope. And that was like 1 6 people in this club is a hella dope. Beat gang, when you take out through my telescope. Trying to get girls from a friend, then you have a wall. Then you have a wall.
Please put your hands together for the Artisan Council of Artfest 2017. Over to you, Brian.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am delighted to announce that we have managed to successfully handle the situation and the Artisan Council has been recovered. Once more, on behalf of the entire ArtFest team, I sincerely apologize for the unprecedented absence of our Artisan Council. So without any further delay, once more, please welcome Raja Wase, Faizullah Javed, Zawad Hamza, and Ahmed Farooq Khan Qasim. Ladies and gentlemen, your Artisan Council for this year's edition of ArtFest. All of you have borne with us patiently for long, so let me hand over the stage to the President of the Aitken College Art Society, Ahmed Farooq Khan Qasim, for his presidential address.
Honorable Chief Guest, respected Principal, Headmistress, faculty and staff advisors, distinguished guests and delegates, Assalamu alaikum. 7 years ago, a seed of artistic innovation was planted here in HSU with a mere 200 delegates in 4 categories. Today, that seed has sprouted into a unique art and performing arts festival with over 1,000 delegates and 17 diverse categories. To mold, to expand, to unveil, to innovate, ArtFest is a unique platform for artists, dreamers, believers and performers. Ladies and gentlemen, in the crowd standing before me today, I see the culmination of the 75-year legacy of the HSU College Art Society. It gives me immense pleasure on the Ranveer Shamsher Jung Art Room's 75th anniversary to present to you the 7th edition of the HSU College Art and Performing Arts Festival. It is a pleasure to be your host for the next 3 action-packed days, and I hope that these moments will be cherished by everyone participating this year. Art for me is something that heals from within. I hope that ArtFest 2017 will become a treasured memory through legendary works created on the soil of HSU College, since I truly believe that creativity exists beyond time and space. For us as students, art helps us to understand, to visualize the world, to think and appreciate each other with no geographical boundaries, breaking those barriers that we have created in our minds. And it is these stereotypes, these barriers that ArtFest truly addresses. It is not just about conventional ways of putting color to a canvas, but how expression, performance, and craft create a response that binds a community together. It is about how art forms create a platform to share feelings, thoughts, and ideas through the narrative of the creative arts. Personally, it has been a long, cherishable journey from doodling paint in K2 to taking up the mantle of President of the Art Society today. For me, art is an essential link not only between individuals, between societies, but between minds and souls, and between the said and the unsaid. And this is what has made me recognize my team and has made us work together. My experience as a student was unique, one to be treasured, and that too under the guidance of my mentor, Ms. Sarah Emmer, who has been truly supportive throughout my career at HSU. As students, all those participating this year and in the organizing body today will agree that there were good times and difficult times, times when we doubted each other, doubted ourselves. But what is most important is that we enjoyed each and every moment, and years later we will cherish these nostalgic memories. I would like to express my gratitude to all those who supported me. My deepest gratitude goes to our principal, Mr. Michael Thompson, for his insightful guidance and constant encouragement, without which I would not have been standing here. I am especially indebted to our headmistress, Ms. Amna Kamran, who has been the pillar under which the foundation of every successful HSonian has ever rested. And of course, my entire HSonian team, especially my artisan council, Zawar Hamza, our head event, Faisal Ajawed and Raja Wasif for being truly supportive, and my team for having faith in me as a leader always. Boys, I owe this all to you. Lastly, our journey does not end here. Ladies and gentlemen, in a few months, we will leave HSN. But gentlemen, HSN will never leave us. HSN is and will remain a part of our lives and a part of our souls forever. In celebration of the 75th anniversary of the Ranveer Shamsher Jung Art Room, I would like to call forward Mr. Babar Ali, a junior companion of Mr. Ranveer Shamsher, to come forward and say a few words. Thank you, and I wish you all a memorable Art Fest 2017.
I'm very happy to be here this afternoon to witness this excellent performance by the boys and the speeches that have been made. I'm also happy and very nostalgic about mentioning about Ranveer Singh Sherjan. He was like a brother to me. He was a year junior to me at school. I was very close to his family, to his parents, and to his other two brothers. Unfortunately, while I was still at HSN in 1942, Ranveer fell ill. He was operated for appendicitis. And in those days, antibiotics had not been discovered, though he was under the treatment of the best surgeon of Lahore, Dr. Mirajkar. Gangrene set in as an infection. Unfortunately, he could not survive, and we all were very much saddened by his departure. But I'm happy that his memory is alive today, and I had the privilege of being very, very close to his family, to his parents. They were easily the most outstanding family of Lahore before partition. This was the Lamela Ram family. Their house was opposite Faletti's, and they had a lot of property in Lahore. And it was a very generous family. They gave so much to Lahore. I was very happy to learn that 37 acres of prime property on the Mall was donated to the city of Lahore, where the Lahore Zoo is now established. That was Ranveer Shamsher's family. So whatever we do to keep his memory alive, we will not do enough. They did so much for the city of Lahore. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for those wise and inspiring words. I would now like to call upon our second chief guest, Mr. Ahmed Mukhtar, to kindly step onto the stage and share his thoughts with us. In your thunderous applause, Mr. Ahmed Mukhtar.
Ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum. Well, I will just say three things. One, I'm extremely honored, and my sincere appreciation for inviting me to join you in this wonderful bonanza of this art festival. And second is that I cannot think of an environment better than this for this kind of a function, where you can see art and the history of art and even the architecture. It's literally dripping from the walls and trees of this beautiful campus. Third thing which I would like to share with you is that if you look at it, this art and architecture, the history of art and architecture is extremely important for the understanding and for making you people knowledgeable. And I cannot emphasize it enough that you should make yourself knowledgeable, and you should acquaint yourself with all these 2 or 3 disciplines which are all related to history. But at the same time, there's a pitfall to that aspect, that it is beautiful, the history is beautiful, it is nostalgic, and it is extremely safe. But when you want to go to the future, whether you like it or you dislike it, that is where you will end up. So history is something which prepares you for the future. But future is something which is unknown. But I'm sorry, that is where you will end up. So be ready for that, prepare yourself for the future, draw upon history and jump into future. This is all I have to say to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I would now like to invite our worthy principal, whose constant support and guidance throughout the course of this event was a source of motivation for the entire management team, Sir Michael Alistair Thompson.
Mr. Ahmed Mukhtar, thank you very much, sir, for your kind words, and also always to Syed Baba Ali for his always revealing something interesting in history about Lahore. I didn't know about the zoo, and I didn't know about that remarkable family and that association, so it was excellent to know. I want to congratulate everyone who's been involved in preparing for this arts festival. I know how much work you put into it. Sarah Armour, the head of art, of course, and her excellent committees, the headmistress. My words are simply enjoy yourself and make the most of what your artistic talents are. And thank you for being here.
Thank you, sir. I would now like to request the worthy principal to please present a small token of our appreciation to our chief guests for today, Mr. Sayyid Babar Ali and Mr. Ahmed Mukhtar.
Sir, excuse me, sir. Sir, will you get that again? Thank you, sir.
I'm presenting to you our college anthem by Team Artfest 2017. An anthem that all of us hold very dear to our hearts, and an anthem that urges us to work for not just Artfest but every single event.
Is the voice audible?
Boys, finally to conclude today's ceremony, as always, we do have a surprise in store for you. I invite Raja Vase and Faizullah Javed to come forward and unveil the flag for Artfest 2017. Presenting you the flag for Artfest 2017. Ladies and gentlemen, once more welcome to the Atrium College Arts and Performing Arts Festival. We hope that the next few days are enjoyable and memorable for you. Please feel free to contact any member of the management throughout the course of this event to address any of your queries. Staff advisors are requested to join us for tea, and everyone is requested to remain seated as the principal and the chief guests leave the hall. Everyone, please remain seated.